Yo guys, it's me Matrix here, coach of the Welsh Wailords. Today I bring you a match in the Silph Premier Division for the playoffs, round 2. So unfortunately last week I wasn't overly well, so I ended up having to postpone my match to the point where we just ended up playing on Showdown. However, we did manage to prevail. We managed to beat out Byron and the Regis Steelers. And yeah, go Chlorophyll Tangler. That was really fun. This week, sorry about the sleep packs, not going to lie. That was a little bit toxic with the sleep powder Chlorophyll Tangler mixed with a Hypnosis Persian. But it worked. So yeah, this week we're up against Dylan and the Royal Kingdras. So Dylan's got a super strong team, really deep team at that. He's got Magurna. He's from Premier Division Red, so he's got Magurna on his team. We face Magurna in week 1 in our league. They've played their playoff match already, and they're through to the next round. So if by some miracle we win here, we face off against another Magurna team next week, one we've already played and lost to. But I don't know. I don't think we make it past Dylan. He's got a really strong brain mode. He's got Magurna. He's got decent trick room. He's got decent speed set up with Raikou. Raikou can run screens, howls, snarls. It's really frustrating to face off against, to be honest. As well as just having decent stab thunders and stuff in rain. I do have the Thunderous to try and block that, but he can just snarl me down. Most of my team, actually. So, yeah. I'll show you what I've got planned. Shout out to Goomy2020. He's the mastermind behind helping me with this week's set. Due to not having a lot of time myself this week. In fact, I think this is the first day I've been back since I played the last playoffs match. So, yeah. We're bringing Thunderous. We'll protect Grass Knot, Weatherball, Thunderbolt. Weatherball's pretty good here because of it can abuse his water attacks against himself. He does have a few mons that are weak to rain that can resist my electric or grass type attacks. So I also have another reason for that, which I'll reveal in a minute. It is running Life Orb and Volt Absorb. Yeah, we got Absol here with Night Slash, Sucker Punch, Protect, Play Rough. Sucker Punch is 90% of why I would click unless there's Psychic Terrain down, and then we're going for the guaranteed Night Slashes. Get guaranteed crits with the Night Slash with Super Lock and the Scope Lens. Really helps, especially against the Intimidate Scrafty, so I can still hit them Play Roughs and hopefully 50% of the time crit through and do some big damage. Then mainly here to basically threaten the Indeedee a little bit. I know Indeedee gets Dazzling Gleam, so that's something I've got to be careful of as well. It's going to be partnered with Magurna. If anything, if Magurna really wants to set hard Trick Room, then it's going to be going for Follow Me plus Trick Room, and then Absol's going to be a bit of dead weight, I'm not going to lie. It might be able to get a Night Slash off, but even if it kills the Indeedee, well, Magurna gets the +1 from its Soul Heart ability, so really annoying mon to deal with. But yeah, so, and then Magurna just gets a +2, so whoop-de-doo. So we've also got Mamoswine with Protect, Earthquake, Icicle Spear, and Freeze Dry. I don't often run Freeze Dry, it's just there really because if there's Pelipper and Seismitoad, and that probably does more damage than anyway. Other attacks will. Icicle Spear is just my neutral ice move coverage. I'm not running Ice Shard because he's got Psychic Terrain again, and not really many mons I can really hit with Ice Shard anyway. An Earthquake does a huge chunk to the Magurna, so maybe if he does go and try to do Trick Room Follow Me, I can still hit the Magurna there and do some damage to it before it sets the Trick Room. And Mamoswine not being overly threatened by the Indeedee, that's going to be there, but he could always lead Scrafty as well. Precious and Fake Out options there, so Fake Out would be annoying also. Would be nice actually if I'd put Roar on the Suicune so that I could go for something like that. But no, we're going for Sunny Day, Snarl, Weatherball, and Icy Wind. It's going to be used mainly as a switch-in for Mamoswine into the Water-type mons and the Steel-type Magurna. It can also reset Sunny Day over the Rain Mode, Pelipper, and Seismitoad. With neither of those two really overly threatening Suicune. Like, Suicune's a really bulky mon. It can take a Hurricane pretty well. The only thing it can't take super well, it'll do about 60 to 70%, I'd imagine, is a Power Whip from a Life Orb Seismitoad. I think Life Orb Seismitoad can possibly hit in the 90% range. I don't think it can KO, but I could be surprised in the match when we're there. So yeah, we've got Snarl, Weather Ball, Icy Wind, just to do some chips, bit of speed control, bit of damage control, as best we can. We got Aromatisse here with a Trick Room, Moonblast, Energy Ball, and Protect. It's holding the Babri Berry. I think Suicune's running Citrus, yeah. Aromatisse is running Trick Room with Moonblast, Energy Ball, and Protect. Moonblast hits most of the team. Energy Ball hits some of the others. The only one it can't really do anything to is Magearna, but 9 times out of 10, I try and reverse the Trick Room on Magearna, or basically just make it so that whatever's on my side of the field is moving first. It can live a hit from a Magearna, but not like a +2 one, I don't think. So once them Soul Heart boosts get going, it's going to be a little bit difficult for Roma to stick around. Even with the Babri Berry, even with a plus special defense nature. So then we got Escavalier. So Escavalier literally cannot be hit by any attack Magearna does, like the super big damage, which is why we're running Shell Armor to avoid any crits and Assault Vest, just trying to make it survive. So his team, he's only got about 3 mons, which has fire coverage to it, at least I'm aware, other than Weather Ball from his own Pelipper on my sunny day. So unless he wants to set Sun himself for some unknown reason, as long as I control when I can play Sun and when I have a Escavalier on the field, especially if I identify that he's got Weather Ball. So just got to be careful there. The only 3 mons he's got with fire coverage include Magmar, which is an obvious fire coverage mon, but Drill Run does do big damage to it. It won't KO, I don't think, but it should still do a decent chunk. Then there is Mystical Fire Indeedee, which, again, I'm not being funny, it shouldn't do a great deal to Escav. I think it can get just over half, but that's not too bad. And then he's got Fire Punch Scrafty, which, I'm not being funny, the more threatening thing from that is the fact that it'd be intimidating me. So, yeah, I did consider running Razor Shell on this Escavalier as well to get the boost from the water, from the rain, as well as possible crits through the attack drops, but whatever. Hopefully Drill Run will just crit instead. So, but yeah, like knockoff could be really valuable. Iron Head is just stab steel move, and then close combat as well. So yeah, we'll see what we can do. I actually think I'm more worried about Pelipper into my Escavalier than I am about any of his other mons because of like stab Hurricane, stab Scald, or stab Hydro Pump in Rain. Even with Assault Vest, that does a lot of damage. So we'll see. I'll hit him up and get to the match, and I'll see you guys shortly. And we have connected up. Just realised that it's been about 2 weeks now since I've recorded a video, so. And you'll get to see me lose. Honestly, though, as fun as it's been, I'm ready to move on. I really am. So, we shall see, we shall see. Let's say good luck, have fun. Good luck, have fun. And what does he bring? He brings rain. He doesn't even bring Magearna. That's interesting. Okay. So, that's okay, though, because Escav is looking pretty good. And I do have Sun set up. I just got to watch out for that Rose Raid with Weather Ball, honestly. I'm kind of liking the Suicune lead. And maybe even Absol. I do like a Escavalier. I don't think I need to worry about speed control that much there. And do I bring Mamo or do I bring Thundy? He could bring in Hal Suicune with something. Hal Raikou with something. Do I want Mamo and Escav in the back? Is this what I want? I don't really have anything for the Seismitoad if I do that. But I kind of need this Mamoswine. Do I bring Absol up front? No, I think I'd bring Thundurus up front. Because I can just protect. First. There we go. There we go. Whoo! 1 second to spare. 1 second to spare. Whoo! Whoo! No Magearna. I mean, I didn't focus on it in prep or anything anyway, so that's okay, but it means it's not running Trick Room. Pelipper and Indeedee. I'm actually kind of wishing I'd brought the I can't. Ooh, do I go for the? No. I think I just target the Indeedee here. I'm going to go for an Icy Wind. Or do I go for a Snarl? I think I go for a Snarl and I just protect Thundurus to see what he does here. I could set Sunny Day. But I suspect he could switch out the Pelipper into the Seismitoad in the back. This is quite a passive play, and there's a lot of different things I could have done here, such as I could have gone for a straight-up Icy Wind, predicting a switch in, but then... So he doesn't switch. I feel like he's going to be a bit aggressive with this lead. Nah, that's fine. He fakes out instead. Yeah, so there's the U-turn switch. That's what I was expecting. And he's not going to... He could bring Seismitoad out. It'd be interesting if it's special Seismitoad. The fake out was nice. But I had a feeling I needed to protect that. I will admit, as much as I'm familiar with fake out Indeedee on Psychic Terrain, I didn't give that much thought. Okay, and the Rose Raid comes out now, which is actually pretty cool. So I do get that special attack drop, which is nice. And I do have a Scab in the back, so I'm just going to switch that into that slot. And I'm just going to go for a straight Thunderbolt into the Indeedee. I think he's got Seismitoad in the back as well as Pelipper. Because if I hadn't protected there, no, even so, he would have swapped in. So we're just going to go for a Thunderbolt. This won't get the KO, but it's nice damage nonetheless. And you might do a bit of damage to me. Okay. That's actually a lot less than I was expecting, so... Which is nice. That's fine by me. We go for the knockoff into the Rose Raid. I do move first. Do I want to preserve Thundurus a little bit longer? I think so. Let's just give it one more turn. Maybe I should have gone for the Indeedee just to remove it. Don't know what the item is on Rose Raid. I do, even if he mystical fires, like he can't do anything in the rain. But he's got expanding force and thingy. Okay, so this is looking promising if he brings out Toad. A nice knockoff here would be really good. Don't go for follow me. Don't go for follow me. Okay, that's fine. You protected the Indeedee. That's nice. I can get to remove this Seismitoad Titan. That's good damage. Rindo Berry. That's really nice. So I'm just going to go for a knockoff into the Indeedee here. This is risky switching a Suicune because he could go for a... He could go for Power Whip into Thundurus, but I feel like Thundurus can survive outside. I think the Pelipper is Scarfed. So that's the only other issue. Yeah. Comes to follow me again. Okay, so it's actually a long-living Seismitoad with Aqua Ring. That's interesting to see that. We get to see Indeedee's item as well. Lumberry. Okay, so it doesn't like status. Interesting. Know 3 of its moves now. I do expect Roserade to come out. I need you to stay alive. Who do I need to get rid of more? Seismitoad or Roserade? Let's Ironhead the Roserade. I wonder if he even goes for the double. I'm going to go for the Sunny Day, regardless. I should live. Citrus Berry proc. It would force him to go for the... Okay, so Toad is Water Absorb. It's gotta be. It's the only reason why he would ever do that. Liquidation. No damage. Oof, that's some good damage into you though. Okay. So Escav could probably live and attack here. Mamu's still looking okay in the back, so's Thundurus to an extent. If I go for a Drill Run into Roserade and he switches, it could be bad. If I go for a knockoff into Roserade, I think that's the safest, even though we could go for a Weather Ball. I do think I want to go for an Icy Wind in case he switches in the Pelipper, which I think is Scarfed. Okay, so he goes for an Energy Ball. I should survive? No, I don't survive. Okay. Toxic. This is a very stally Seismitoad. What's your item on the Roserade? Focus Ash. Okay. So Pelipper comes back in, which is kind of disappointing. So I'm going to bring out Mamoswine. I suspect that Seismitoad is Water Absorb. Let's get rid of this thing. Let's go for a Freeze Dry. So I should move before the Seismitoad if Suicune was moving before. If I'm right, Pelipper's Scarfed. So the only way it moves first and does big damage is if it goes for an Icy Wind here. Okay, Silph, that also hurts me a lot. Brings Mamu to its Sash. But if we can get rid of this Pelipper, that'd be great. Freeze Dry the Pelipper. Okay, that just removes it completely. Okay, that's really good to know. That's fine. And then Escav. Decent damage, but a Grass Knot onto the Seismitoad without the Rinder Berry. is going to be doing huge amounts. I might just protect the Thunderous for a turn. I don't think this Seismitoad can kill me. He's got to take out the Thunderous this turn. So I'm going to protect it. Just give me an extra turn to attack. So what's the toad got? Toxic, Water Veil, Liquidation. I can't think what the other move is. But it's definitely Choice Scarf on the Pelipper. I was worried that this Seismitoad's really bulky, so I just want an extra turn to attack it with. Escav did really good work there. So, yes, I do. So, Indeedee was Lumberry. Pelipper was Choice Scarf. You got a Rindo Berry on a Seismitoad and a Focus Sash on Roserade. I'm kind of interested as to why there was a, Rindenberry is interesting. It's physical Seismitoad as well, which is okay. I can deal with that. Vescav and Suicune. Aromatisse might be nice as well this time around. Being able to move first. So I'm going to bring Aroma. And honestly, Absol could be really good just to do something up front. Because what did I lead with last game? Suicune? And Thundy? Yeah. Honestly, I don't see Escav having too much issue if I just lead Trick Room up front to begin with, and then Thunderous in the back with Mamoswine. Does leave me a bit hard pressed, but I think that's okay. Just gotta be careful of Roserade for Rama. Obviously Fake Out as well, but you can't Fake Out on his own Psychic Terrain. So we'll do this. I actually think Roserade's the hardest mod for me to deal with on this team. And he doesn't know that I'm technically a physical Mamoswine. It's really nice to know, though, that Freeze Dry, it just one-shots his Pelipper, even if it is a roll. It's helpful, because I'm also faster than his Seismitoad. Raikou and Roserade. With his air balloon, that's fair. I can see a double up coming here. Honestly. So let's just get some damage off onto the Roserade with a nice Iron Head. Does he have Sunny Day on the Raikou? Didn't think about that one. But surely he wouldn't want it to risk he's just setting Trick Room here. No. So it is a screens Raikou. Yeah. Oh, I see the Toxic Venoshock. That's actually pretty cool. Just going to Iron Head the Roserade again. No, I'll knock off this side. I don't want Aromatisse to take that Venoshock damage. I think she'll survive it, but gotta be careful. She can do well against the rain mode in the back if I need it. And Raikou, I've got to pop that balloon soon. Yeah, I thought he might withdraw the Roserade. Okay, brings out the Scrafty. Oof, I just doubled up with the Moonblast there. That would have been nice. Shame. Oh, into Escap. That's okay then. I'm a Assault Vest. There goes your Assault Vest. So I can Thunderbolt the Scrafty pretty freely. I'm just going to go for a knockoff into the Raikou slot. I do think he could fake me out here, which is a bit annoying. He probably fakes out the Thunderous. I would. I mean, Escav's done some upfront damage already, which is nice. Raikou can go for the Thunderbolt again, but as long as it doesn't power me, it should be okay. And this Thunderbolt should be a 2-shot. Yeah. Yeah, but you lowered my attack, so it's not going to do that much. And that's nice and popped, ready for Mamoswine in a minute. He could swap in... What's it called? I'm going to swap in Mamo. He could swap in... Because I can set Trick Room in a bit. Roserade here. Looks like we might be going for a late game Trick Room instead. If I can get rid of this Scrafty, it'd be nice. He could. He also. I don't think he brings Seismitoad because he didn't really do anything for it. Yeah. Kind of anticipated the Roserade switch. Just didn't really have a move I could use on it. Oh, so close. And no Sugdakar. I could technically just go for an Earthquake here. Who am I more worried about? The Raikou or the Roserade? Well, the Roserade is something I really want to get rid of. I don't think it can overly threaten me other than Mamoswine. So if I just go for a Grass Knot into the Roserade, I think that covers for any of the potential switch-ins he could do. What's the harm? If he would have gone for it if he had it. I'm just going to protect here. Yeah, okay. So it does have Protect from Roserade. I think he would have Aura Sphere or Calm Mind or something on the Skull. Yeah, that's what I was expecting. So I don't think I moved before the Roserade. I might do. I'm just going to go for a Thunderbolt and Earthquake here. Now, I should live a skull, as long as it doesn't burn me. And if I can get rid of this Rose Raid, Aromatisse is a lot more free to deal with the Scrafty. Don't be Seismitoad. Ah, he did have it. Should have gone for the Grass Knot like I was planning to. But he can't one-shot me here. A burn would be really annoying. Oh no, that's fine. But burn still would be annoying. Yeah. I didn't want that burn. That might have just saved him a little bit. Does he have Protect on that? I don't know. Honestly, I've just got to let Mammoth Swine go down here. I need Trick Room. Ah, if I just predicted that Grass Knot, that would have been huge. He could swap in the Scrafty and just play a swapping game. And if I hadn't got burned there, that would have been really nice. Yeah, I feel like he might have the Protect there. Sucks a little bit, but it's okay. Could have protected an extra turn, but I just needed it to go down. Needed it to go down whilst these mons were on the field. So I can get a Roma in. Gotta be careful, that's toxic. And I can go for a Grass Knot now into Seismitoad, and I can just Trick Room. I think Escavalier can still do okay. It can one-shot the Rose Raid, because it's dead. It can one-shot the Raikou. It won't be able to do a load to the Seismitoad, but the Seismitoad can barely touch it. Well, I'm pretty low on my health, so I need to be able to get these mons to a point where they're going to be one-shot. I was going to say, probably switching in Scrafty here would be smart. Oh, Rose Raid. You could try and get as much damage onto Thundy. Don't burn. Good. Getting rid of Rose Raid here was really helpful, though. Because it's the only thing that really threatens Aromatisse. And I'm faster than Raikou under Trick Room with Thunderous. And without a Assault Vest, that Scrafty isn't surviving an Aromatisse hit. So I can double up into any of these mons. I think I can deal with Raikou last, given its moveset. Because he can't protect on that mon, but he can protect with Seismitoad. So it's one of those. I think I protect if Scrafty comes up, though. I think I protect with Thunderous this turn, no matter what. So, I think I still protect with Thundy. I think I can KO the Raikou here with a Moonblast, and then that would mean that I could KO the other mon. I think I just go for the Moonblast into the Raikou. I don't think Thunderous is going to get another attack off. Unfortunately. But it's there to just survive until I need a Escavalier in. Because I need to get the Escav in before I can have... I need to get Scrafty in before Escavalier comes in. Oh, okay. Okay, so he had Protect on the Raikou. That's nice. Yeah, we have similar thoughts here. Okay, so I can go for the double, but I think I have to go for the Grass Knot into the Seismitoad. Hopefully it KOs, and I've got to just go for the Moonblast into the Raikou. And hopefully I pick up the KO there. All comes down to whether Aromatisse is able to pick up a KO on the Seismitoad or not. Biggest issue is if Thunderous now goes down, then I can't go for a Protect on with Escavalier, so he'll be able to go for a Fake Out Plus if he needs to. Which kind of sucks, but is what it is. Yeah. Now it's all whether Aromatisse can two-shot Seismitoad. Yeah, it's not what I wanted, but it's what I've got. I think one of the annoying things he could do is I have to just go for a knockoff here and then Moonblast into the Scrafty. He can't fake out he can't protect a Scrafty. He can fake out Escavalier. Damn it. That's fine. I get a knockoff onto the Seismitoad, which means I'll be able to get a one-shot off. So I should be okay to just go for a Moonblast into Scrafty, because I think it could have a poison move, and it can't protect, and then I should just be able to Energy Ball the Seismitoad to win. Because I haven't revealed this Energy Ball yet. I just needed to get that knockoff on the Seismitoad. I just needed a Grass just to remove that Rindo Berry. Because even if Trick Room ends, he shouldn't be able to two-shot me. Not my Aromatisse. Surely not. Oh yeah, if he's going for a Toxic, he can what? Toxic Storm me a little bit? I don't think you can do enough. Toxic, what avail? Like, the dimensions change, so like he doesn't really want to risk me going for a Trick Room here, surely. I mean, I'm just better off going for an Energy Ball. I just need one hit. He can protect, but then I can set Trick Room. And then I move first the following turn. But if he expects me to set Trick Room here, then he attacks me and then protects. And it should be able to do enough damage to me. Yeah, I thought he'd go for an attack here. This shouldn't KO. Not even close. An Energy Ball should just pick up the KO. That's game. I hid the tech till the end. That was actually a really well played game. GG's to Dylan. Like, it was a really enjoyable set of games. And mad props for not bringing your Magerna to the playoffs. So yeah. GG's, we move on to the next round and we face off against another Magerna team. Well, thanks for watching, guys. I'll catch you next time. Peace.